Okay, good afternoon, folks. I'm here in Marriaqua, and I chanced upon Mr. Bernard Wiley. He is the opposition candidate for the elections. Mr. Wiley, without any campaigning or anything like that, how have things been going this morning?
I think things have been going reasonably smooth. I think the voting has been heavy and steady, and things are going reasonably well. I haven't had any serious reasons for concern, whether in process or procedures or anything like that. If people are voting, they're peaceful. It's a peaceful process, and everything seems to be working according to plan.
Are you optimistic?
Well, I am an eternal optimist all the time. During election times and outside of that, I am an optimist.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Wiley, and thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
You're welcome.
Okay, so this is Kenton Chance, and I'm here in Marriaqua. Okay, so I apologize for that break because unfortunately my device connected to somebody's wireless network, and disconnect from it to get my data stream back on, and you should hear me better. So I'm in Mesopotamia in the Marriaqua constituency. I am just in the area of the Marriaqua Friendly Society Banpan, just a little way from that. I went there earlier. And there's also the Marriaqua Government School where there's a polling station there. I just chanced upon Mr. Bernard Wiley. When I was here, I saw Mr. Jimmy Prince, who's the incumbent, but when I saw him, he was about to get into a vehicle, so I was unable to speak to him. I also saw in this area Mr. Sylvester King, the Deputy Supervisor of Elections. He was in a vehicle. I attempted to get him to give me a comment, not a live comment, but he declined. He rolled up his car window and he drove off. But Mr. Wiley says that he hasn't, from what he's seen so far, he has no concern about process, and he used another expression which escapes me now. But this is a part of our continued coverage of our election day here in St. Vincent. We came to you from William Hill in South Leeward, Caratal, Georgetown in North Windward, and we are now here in the Marriaqua Valley in the area. What is this area of Marriaqua called? This is Mesopotamia proper, my colleague Ashford Peters tells me. So we're just going around and getting a sense of what is taking place. We've covered the campaign faithfully, and we're trying our best to cover the actual election day. And just to remind you that we have 98,119 persons registered to vote in these elections. We have 33 candidates competing, 15 from the incumbent Unity Labour Party and 15 from the main opposition New Democratic Party. And we have 2 from the SVG Green Party and 1 independent candidate. And all 33 of them are vying for a spot in the 15-member legislature. The polls opened at 7 this morning. They will remain open until 5, and then from 5 to 5:30 we have 242 persons who are registered. They are in quarantine, opened for them. So somebody's calling me, as I'm sure you're hearing. So that's pretty much it. We drove. When we were driving, we didn't see a lot of people on the road. Nothing really spectacular to report. We drove past the Argyle Government School from the street. We could see that there was a significant line there. But we're seeing lines across the country, and maybe in a few hours we'll know. By a few hours, maybe by 10 p.m. we should know what those lines meant as Vincentians exercise their franchise. And finally, to remind you that the Unity Labour Party is seeking a historic, unprecedented 5th term in office, and the main opposition, New Democratic Party, is the main contender to replace them in Parliament. Once again, Kenton Chance coming to you live from Mesopotamia in the Marriaqua district. Thank you for viewing.